I'm back for Dusty S's ongoing coverage of the Blast TV Awesome Major Stage 1. I'm here with Hex following the win in the NA Derby over Complexity. So to start, great performance from you, strong performance from NRG to take down Complexity. How are you feeling coming out of that matchup?
Pretty good. I mean, I had a really good game. Everybody played their part, obviously, so it was very good. I mean, the win was expected because they have a stand-in as well, and Halzerk was a big piece of that. But yeah.
Win was expected. Is that only because of Halzerk, or what were your thoughts heading into that game? I mean, that's a pretty bold statement for, you've never played them and they're ranked higher than you right now.
Yeah, I mean, we scrimmed them a lot, and I mean, it kind of goes both ways sometimes, but I mean, majority of the time we are winning right now. We're playing really good recently as well, but I mean, Halzerk is a big piece of their team. Like, he caused a lot of stuff mid-round and early game or whatever, but Junior is not really that player, but that's nothing, like I said, nothing against him. That's just who he is. And I know because of like Halzerk's big impact in that team that they are easier to play. Plus it's on LAN, and I think they have Nick X newer. Junior hasn't played LAN in a while. Danny's also newer. So I think they have less experience and maybe more nerves on LAN as well. So yeah, so I think it'd be easier to play on LAN.
And you said, you've been playing really well. At Dallas, we saw, unfortunately, you quite struggled on the server pretty much. And we've asked pretty much every other teammate about what went wrong in Dallas and how you've been working to rebound. So we finally get to ask you, what do you think went wrong in Dallas? And do you think you've rebounded from that, rare bad performance?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think, we just played Aurora and Falcons off rip. So it's kind of hard. And so if you don't hit your shots or you play a position bad, like, it's just gonna, it really hurts. Whereas this, like, playing against Complexity, if I have a bad position, I just shoot my way out of it and it's easy. But yeah, I mean, they're just a really good team. I just had a bad 2 games. That's all it is, really.
Do you think in the skill matchup between these two teams that Energy has more firepower right now?
I would say yeah. When we're playing our A game or even maybe our B game as well, like, we have a really good firepower, and but Nick is also a really good caller. So even if we're not shooting straight that day, like, the calls will be good, and then it makes everything a lot easier.
And then final question for you. A lot of people are looking at this first stage in the major and kind of trying to gauge like the vibe. Does it feel like a major? Does it feel like a top competition? How are you, having been to other majors? How are you feeling about like stage 1? Does it feel like you're here yet at the major?
I mean, the other major I went to was Rio, and that was the first time I had a crowd for this stage. So it was definitely a lot different feel. But I think it's just because people aren't used to seeing these type of teams playing other tournaments are just tier 1 only, right? So you're used to seeing Falcons Insta or like Aurora or Mnmzzz Insta, which is not the case here. So I think it's just people need to lower their expectations for the tournament right now. And then once stage 2 and stage 3 hits, it's going to feel more like a major.
All right, that's Hex from NRG. We'll see you in the best of 3s tomorrow. Thank you so much for your time.